Surgeons often argue about the way surgeons do things. When I was in med school, we were at Mortality and Morbidity Conference, and the surgeons were going at each other really viciously. And I turned to a buddy of mine and I said, I like this. I'm going to do this. I'm Danne Lorieo, MD. I'm a surgeon at St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital in Manhattan. Growing up in Central Harlem, it was a very confrontational society. You had a lot of street gangs, street hustlers selling drugs and booze and themselves. My parents made a conscious effort to keep me in the house because they didn't want me outside. So I used to read. I went into the library as a kid, started in the children's section in the A's and read through to the Z's. I didn't know what to read, so I started on A so I wouldn't miss anything. I have a friend who likes to introduce me as a brilliant surgeon. And I tell him, that's an oxymoron. Surgeons aren't brilliant. They're dogged, they're linear, they're logical. They're not brilliant. Now, my sons laugh at some things I've done in this life. On vacation, we've gone to music stores. We'll have a bin of cassette tapes. And they've watched me start to put the cassette tapes in order as I'm going through them to see if I'd want to buy one. And I know that anal. I know that. But when my boys complained about that, and then they couldn't find something, I'd say to them, how do you feel? Are you angry? It's because you're disordered. If you had order, you wouldn't be frustrated. The major advantage I had growing up was I had a mother and a father, as well as a grandmother, a sister, and an uncle. My mother was very strong. She raised me to be the best that I could be, not back down from anybody. I went to Columbia. In my med school class, there was only one black in 120 students. 75% of my class was Phi Beta Kappa. You had to stand up for yourself. Even in some situations now, you have to confront a very difficult surgery ahead of you, and you can't back down. You can't be whiny, and you can't run away saying, I can't do it. You have to get the energy and the attitude to get it done. In all the societies that I've experienced, you have to stand up for yourself. Confrontation is not something I'm afraid of.